Think about the most charismatic person you've ever met. The one who walked into a room and the air changed. Now here's the uncomfortable question. Did you ever actually check whether they were a good person? Or did their charisma answer that question for you before you got the chance to ask it? Because here's what the research on influence keeps finding. The exact same charm that builds genuine connection can be turned into one of the most effective tools for control that exists. And the reason it works so well is that you almost never feel it happening. Let me be clear about something first. Most charismatic people are not manipulators. Genuine charisma, real warmth, the ability to make people feel valued, that's one of the best things a human being can have. But there's a specific variant researchers call dark charisma. And the unsettling part is that from the outside, it looks identical. Same warmth, same magnetism, same feeling of being truly seen. The difference is entirely in the intent. Genuine charisma uses connection to connect. Dark charisma uses the feeling of connection to redirect you away from what's actually happening toward what they want you to see. Here's the first technique, and you felt this one even if you never named it. It's called mirroring. William Maddox documented it in 2008. When someone subtly matches your posture, your speech rhythm, your energy, your brain reads it as a signal. This person is like me. And similarity to the human brain means safety. Now, most of the time this happens unconsciously between people who genuinely click. That's beautiful. But someone using dark charisma does it on purpose. They study you first. Then they hand your own reflection back to you. And the moment you think this person just gets me, your guard quietly comes down. This next one is sneaky because it weaponizes something true. Your brain assigns higher value to things that are rare or hard to get. Cialdini called it the scarcity principle. And dark charisma applies it to a person. They're warm, then suddenly distant. They give you their complete attention, then withdraw it without explanation. They answer 9 messages and leave the 10th hanging. And here's the cruel part. That inconsistency doesn't make your brain think this person is unreliable. It makes your brain think this person is valuable. So you lean in harder. You try more. You chase. And the chase was the entire point. The unpredictability isn't a flaw in how they treat you. It's the mechanism. This one's been documented for over 100 years. Edward Thorndike, 1920, he called it the halo effect. When someone is attractive, well-dressed, or speaks with confidence, your brain doesn't just notice those things. It silently fills in everything else. Smart, honest, competent, kind. No evidence required. Your brain hands out those traits for free, based purely on surface. And here's what gets me about it. Dark charisma practitioners know this. So they invest heavily in the surface, the appearance, the confident delivery, the presence, specifically because they know it will buy them a free pass on the verification you'd normally do. The halo does the work. You don't even notice you stop checking. And here's the most sophisticated one of all. They open up to you. They share something personal. A wound, a fear, a secret struggle. And in that moment something shifts. You feel trusted, chosen, closer. But watch what actually just happened to your brain. The instant someone shows you vulnerability, your empathy switches on. And empathy and suspicion cannot run at the same time. You stop evaluating them and start protecting them. The defenses you'd keep up with anyone else just quietly lower. Now, most vulnerability is real, and this is exactly why it's so hard to catch. But when the openness is calibrated, chosen for maximum effect, deployed right before an ask, that's not intimacy. That's a key cut precisely for the lock of your empathy. So what do you actually do with all this? Not become cynical, that's the wrong lesson, and honestly it just makes your life smaller. The answer is patience. A single interaction tells you almost nothing. Charisma is designed to win the single interaction. But charisma cannot fake a pattern across time. So watch the pattern. Do the words match the actions month after month? Does the warmth stay when you have nothing left to offer them? Does the vulnerability show up in their other relationships too? Or only when they need something from you? You don't have to judge anyone on the first meeting. You just have to let time show you the difference between a person and a performance. Time always does. Here's what I want you to take from this. Charisma itself isn't the enemy. It's one of the most wonderful things about being human. The point was never to distrust charming people. It's to notice the moment when charm starts answering questions you haven't actually asked yet. That noticing, that tiny pause, is the whole skill. Next video, we go deeper. 6 specific psychological triggers used in ordinary conversations every single day. Not just by manipulators, by everyone who has ever tried to persuade you of anything. Once you can see them, you can't unsee them. Subscribe. This is Mind.